endorsing David Campos is David's in a very, very tough race. Very highly qualified candidates, a lot of people. But I think what really differentiates David is his experience in working in a wide variety of areas, his personal experience. I mean, David is someone who is a personal immigrant himself, had to really fight to get through high school, get to college, worked his way through college, is worked his way through law school. I had a joke for the Chinese press. I don't want to introduce any of my Chinese friends because all the Chinese friends will ask, well, how come you couldn't do this, Phil? You know, like, how come you couldn't go to Stanford? Where's your Harvard Law degree? And I mean, David has a resume that would make any Chinese parent, really any parent, proud. And I think that not only does he have that resume, but he's gone on to do really wonderful things to serve the public. Of course, as a city attorney, deputy city attorney here in San Francisco, then working for the school district where he really was serving kids every day as general counsel. And now he's been focused, working full-time on this campaign to get elected as District 9 supervisor. Really, what we need also is someone who can work with a wide variety of people, someone who's going to be able to bridge the gaps and the sides on the board of supervisors, really someone who can reach out across the aisle. So for me, that was really one of the important aspects of why I supported David. David's someone who can build bridges, work with a variety of people. He has a very strong set of values in terms of fighting for immigrants, fighting for low-income people, fighting for the people who are very disadvantaged here in San Francisco, but not at the expense of the rest of San Francisco and not at the expense of driving wedges between different sides and different groups of people. So to me, I'm very proud to, again, reiterate my support for David Campos for District 9, and I'm going to do everything I can between now and November 4th to help David get elected. So again, I'm just proud to be here and just urge everybody who is a resident of District 9 to vote for David.
If I may say a few words, Bill, let me thank you very much for your kind words and for everyone coming out here. It's truly amazing. Bill and I were talking about how it really takes people to make a campaign work, and I'm really blessed that I have so many people, and you see so many of them here, but a lot of people who have been phone banking and walking precincts and just, you know, working very hard to get me elected. But this is very special to me to have Phil Ting's endorsement and to be here with Bill. Anyone who has followed City Hall and specifically what's happened with the Assessor Recorder Office knows that Bill has brought a level of professionalism that was not there in that office, and it's a great honor for me to get your endorsement because I know what you have done, you know, the values that you hold dear, and you have shown how, you know, you can still be progressive, you can still be for trying to change government, but at the same time for working with different people and for actually just making government work, which a lot of times I think people take for granted, and that's what we're really trying to do in this campaign, trying to say that it really goes beyond ideology, that it really is about competence, it's about who's going to be able to deliver results for District 9, and we are facing a very difficult time. And I think that what you have shown, and people like yourself, like Kamala Harris, have shown in city government is that you can have very strong opinions but still work with people, and how you don't have to, you know, fight all the time, that there is a level of professionalism that has to be there, and you have to move beyond the politics or personality, and that's what people want. That's what we hear in District 9. And the last thing that I would say is that it's really important for me as a Latino man to reach out to the Chinese community, because I think that the Latino community, the Chinese community have a lot in common. You know, as Phil said, I came here as an immigrant, and I think my experience is very similar to that of many, not only Latinos, but many Chinese Americans who came here for a better life and who believe in working hard, who are trying to make the most of themselves, who, you know, simply want the opportunity, they want the best for their kids, they want to be safe, you know, they want their businesses to have the ability to compete, they want their children to get a quality education. Those are things that are very common, not only, you know, for immigrants, but Latinos, Chinese Americans, African Americans. And so for me, it's very important to send out that message, and I'm very grateful that the Chinese presence here, and you know, District 9 has a strong Chinese American presence, and we want to make sure that their needs and concerns are addressed at City Hall.
And just to add to that, I mean, your district has a lot of immigrant families, both Latino, both Asian. That's how you grew up. You understand how government needs to do better to serve those people. Those people who are the most disadvantaged, having the hardest time in terms of getting jobs, getting work, school, education, public safety. And I know that every day you're going to be working in this field. You're going to be thinking about those families who need you the most. Because that's your background. That's who you grew up as, and those are the people that you're going to bring into City Hall that really, historically, haven't really had a strong voice, haven't really been represented well. Because, I mean, just look around the city. Everything's still in English. I mean, we're one of the most diverse cities in the country. I know in the school district, when you send out forms, when you send out notices, it's like 4 or 5 different languages. Yet when we do things in San Francisco, it's almost like we still are operating in the 1950s. Right. So again, you know, I know you're going to bring that paradigm shift to the board when you come in, and I'm going to work very, very hard with you hand in hand to make sure that population is particularly concerned.
Well, thank you very much, Phil. And I know that just looking at the police commission, where we work with Yvonne Lee, who couldn't be here today, you know, to have language access so that the police department follows certain protocols when they interact with non-English speakers. Something as basic as that can really make a difference in terms of how the police department interacts with the Asian American community, the Latino community, and I think that's the paradigm shift that has to happen in City Hall, and I look forward to working with you to make that happen. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you.